Hello, and welcome to The Consumer. On this episode, we're going to be talking about the movie Mad God, and this is for all the hipster doofuses out there, all the wannabe artsy fuckheads. I am one of those wannabe artsy fuckheads and a hipster doofus, so this movie, for me, scored a 95. There are going to be very few movies like this in the world. It is a entirely practical effects generated movie using stop motion, claymation, and a little bit of real life motion. They kind of mix a mixture of real life human events and stop motion events. It is spectacular to watch. It is a very good movie if you are into that kind of thing. I pre-filled everything out because a lot of this doesn't apply. It's not really a masculine or feminine movie. It's an artsy movie, which I think both men and women can enjoy. Might slide a little more towards men because it's a little bit on the surrealist, grotesque horror side, but I think some women can enjoy that as well. It's neither light nor serious. It's just an art project. It's probably really good in theaters, but it's also really good on the couch because you can get drunk and high and enjoy it as best you can. It is a 100% foreground movie. This is not a movie you want to watch in the background. You want to appreciate everything that is done in it, and it probably is a multiple watcher. You can watch it multiple times and appreciate different aspects. Shit, you might even be able to like freeze frame a lot of frames just to see how shit's done. It's perfectly normal, has no agendas in it. It's just artsy. It is a 10 on the pretentious scale. This is a very pretentious movie. Now for the lows, the only low is the movie just kind of ends and it's got a little bit of a weak ending. Maybe I didn't understand it well enough. I would have liked a little more on the ending. Very minor complaint, as I said, 95. And for this 95, it's not better than 95% of the movies that exist, but it is better than 95% of the douchey arts movies. So if you were to categorize this into its own category of douchey art movies, this is better than a lot of douchey art movies I've seen. Some of the highs. This is perfect for the artsy. It's fucking weird and fantastic. It's hipster doofus fuel. You could take some drugs, and this will probably be pretty good. All right. I think for me, it's worth the watch if you can appreciate practical effects and artsy douchey shit. So all these Nightmare Before Christmas douches, these little fucking hipster douches, they can now graduate into Mad Gods or Mad God. There's no S on it. And they can appreciate that, and they can expand their mind a little bit from their hipster ways. Uh, some of the feels, it's confusing. You're gonna be it's surrealist, and it's for the hipster doofuses. I couldn't really picture out more than that. Similar content. If you watched Eraserhead from David Lynch and enjoyed that, or Fantastic Planet, then you're probably gonna like this. It's pretty similar to those two things. And by pretty similar, I mean it's in the same ballpark. It's nowhere near the same thing. I give it a consume. I think everyone should watch this, and if you hate it, at least you can say, hey, I watched this really hipster douche thing. It's kind of like going to a museum. Everyone's got to go to a museum once in their life, and whether you like it or not, got to do it. That is all. Go watch Mad Gods in the nude.